Wake up!
Lies! Lies! Lies!
Some of you might be aware of a time-travelling, smartly dressed alien called Doctor Who. They spend most of their time flying through time and space, fighting monsters and killing aliens in a blue box called the TARDIS. Or do they? Once again, it falls to me to tell you the truth. You see, I have a shocking announcement to make. Doctor Who isn't real. He's not coming to save you. He never will. He doesn't exist. You're all living in dreamland. You're all sleep people. Sleeple, as I like to call you. Let's get to the bottom of this conspiracy. Doctor Who started in the 60s. That's over 50 years ago, and we all know that no one can live over 50. I'm not 50, neither is he. Lies! What even is a TARDIS anyway? When was the last time you saw a blue 1950s Metropolitan Police box? Please, do me a favour. The big blue box is obviously oppressive propaganda from the liberal arm of the Illuminati. That's the group of people who are all called Marty. We covered them in episode 264. Now, let's look at two pictures and play Spot the Difference. On the left is the 10th Doctor. On the right is a Scottish David Tennant. Have you seen these two people before? Well, of course you have. But think about this, Sleeple. Have you ever seen them together? Confused, aren't you? You're racking your brains trying to picture them together, but you can't do it. That's because they were never two people. They were one people. Want more? Well, you're going to get it. Big Ben, 16th of April 2005. Big Ben, 17th of April 2005. Can you see a crash? I can't. The Crimson Horror, doctor's reports. Yorkshire, 1893. No such plague. Went to Deffrey Vale School, tried the chips. They were horrid. Went to this estate in London. No Rose Tyler. Went to Chiswick. No Donna Noble. Went to Ledworth. There is no Ledworth. So who could be controlling all of this? One person? No. There's one important detail that nobody's noticed. Have a look at this. Can you see it? That's odd, isn't it? Maybe it's a mistake. Let's look here. Oh, there it is again. But that can't mean what I think it means. What happens if we try here? Well, this is a how do you do, isn't it? That's 3 times we've seen those sinister shapes. This is no simple coincidence. Occam's razor would indicate to me that this is another big bad conspiracy from our old friends, the BBC. As mentioned in our 15 videos on this subject, the BBC is a big British castle of villainy and ineptitude. The BBC called themselves the British Broadcasting Corporation. What a load of old drivel. That is propaganda from the highest order in the land. As you'll all know by now, the BBC really stands for the Big Box Conspiracy, according to a trademark by me. The BBC is full of barbarians and brutes, and they continue to poison the minds of the populace with their filthy agenda. They use such crude tactics as broadcasting footage of people dancing. Who ever heard of such a thing? And look at this bald man shouting at a woman in the East End. There is no such thing as bald people. And don't get me started on this made-up concept of the news and weather. What the hell is weather when it's at home? So what could the BBC possibly have to gain by indoctrinating the nation's children with this fictitious, but presented as truth, nonsense about a time-travelling alien who traverses the universe and saves people? There is no such thing as doctors. There is no such thing as time. There is no such thing as bald people. And most of all, there is no such thing as the smiles of children. The only truth, my friends, is that there are 3 types of people. Normal people like myself, sleeples like you, and then there are the viewers. We all have viewers inside us, and the BBC know that. They feed on it, and they want it for themselves. But they can't have it. Viewers feed the BBC's massive, evil, and bloated gut creature known only as Auntie Beeb. This is why I make these videos. I am the big wet fish slapping your sleeping faces, bringing you the truth. The truth that the biased media is too scared to present. The BBC and Auntie Beeb have to be stopped. Remember, there is no such thing as Doctor Who. Don't forget to join me next week as we delve into the conspiracy of the 3 Sherlock Holmes. How can he be the world's greatest detective if there are 3 of him? Is Miss Hudson really from the Hudson River? And does Jude really have a degree in law? Until then, remember to keep your head clear. Ignore all the fascist propaganda and to believe only in the truth. My truth. You have been watching The Big Lie! Liar! Liar! Liar, 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 liar!